Once again, welcome back to the program. आज ਦੇ ਸੈਗਮੈਂਟ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਪੂਜਾ ਰੂਪਰਲ ਜੀ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਇੱਕ ਆਥਰ ਨੇ ਅਤੇ ਇਹ ਇਨਸਪੀਰੇਸ਼ਨਲ ਸਪੀਕਰ ਵੀ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ। ਨਵਾਂ ਸਾਲ ਰਾਉਂਡ ਦਾ ਕਾਰਨਰ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਆਫ ਕੋਰਸ ਨਵੇਂ ਸਾਲ ਦੇ ਦੌਰਾਨ ਅਸੀਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੇ ਰੈਜ਼ੋਲੂਸ਼ਨਸ ਬਣਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ, ਗੋਲ ਸੈੱਟ ਕਰਨੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਅਗਲੇ ਸਾਲ ਕੀ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ। ਇਸ ਸੰਬੰਧ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਓ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਲੈਣੇ ਕਿ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਉਹ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਰੀਅਲਿਸਟਿਕ ਗੋਲ ਸੈਟਅਪ ਕਰਨੇ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ ਨੇ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਪੂਰਾ ਵੀ ਕਰ ਸਕੀਏ ਤੇ ਕਾਮਯਾਬ ਵੀ ਹੋ ਸਕੀਏ। ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਪੂਜਾ ਰੂਪਰਲ ਨਾਲ। ਵੈਲਕਮ ਟੂ ਦ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ।
ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ।
So Pooja, with New Year around the corner, of course, everybody's excited now, lots of parties, lots of celebrations going on. But along with that, many people are thinking about setting up resolutions also for the new year. So why is it that during this time of the year, you know, our mind starts working and saying, oh, you need to set up something. But unfortunately, what happens is after a few weeks of the new year have passed, those resolutions also start, you start forgetting them. So just tell us a little bit today about what's the importance of goal setting, what kind of resolutions one should keep and set up, and how you can, fully follow through them.
Did you know what's the most popular goal or most popular New Year resolution? Any idea?
Probably losing weight.
So true.
Wow.
But it's statistics tell us that only 46% are able to keep their goals beyond 6 months.
Okay.
Right? So how do we want to be part of that 46? So what is it that we can do as part of our goal setting to make sure we are among those 46 who are able to stick on to our New Year resolution, right? So we want to try and have SMART goals. And I'm sure this is a concept that a lot of people have heard of, right? So we want to have goals which are specific.
Okay.
So let's take the example of the most popular goal, which is losing weight. So if I want to lose weight, rather than saying I want to lose weight, I want to get as clear and as specific about it as I possibly can.
Okay.
So I want to lose 40 pounds. I want to ask myself some W questions, which is what, where, so what is my goal, where am I going to achieve it, when am I going to achieve it, why is that my goal, which are the restrictions I'm going to face. So I want to ask myself these questions before I finalize that goal. Because if I'm going to say I want to lose 100 pounds in 6 months, is that something I can do or not? Versus saying I want to lose 40 pounds within 10 months. So I want to have specific goals. I want to make them measurable. So when I'm saying I want to lose 40 pounds within 10 months, it's something I can measure. So every 2 weeks, I get on the weighing scale and I can measure myself. I've lost 3 pounds, I've lost whatever it is.
So it's not vague and it is measurable. You have set up a target whereby 40 pounds is the target and your mind is also working on that front, that you know what you want to achieve.
Correct.
Okay, what does A stand for?
Attainable.
Okay.
So let's say because I want to lose 40 pounds, I give myself 3 months to lose 40 pounds. But is that something I personally can achieve or not? If I'm not able to put in the time that's required to do the exercise and I have a hectic work schedule, first of all, 40 pounds in 3 months is a really, really excessively ambitious goal. So I want to keep it attainable, because if it's not attainable, I'm really going to lose my motivation really quickly. So if I'm looking at 40 pounds within 10 months, then it's 4 pounds within a month. That's doable. But 40 pounds within 3 months, that's over 10 pounds a month. So am I going to be able to achieve it or not? So it's got to be attainable for me to stay self-motivated.
And why do you feel when you say it should be attainable? Sometimes we listen to this aspect also that, shoot for the stars, at least you'll reach on the moon kind of thing. So don't you think that the goals, if they are like you talked about the attainability, if they are more, even if you fall less, you will be satisfied?
Well, attainable, because if you fail, you're going to get if you're one of those people who gets so demotivated, you're going to throw the towel in. And knowing the statistics that only 46% managed to get past the 6-month mark and only 8% actually achieve their goals, we want to keep them attainable. That's the whole SMART
So that's the trigger
theory.
basically, that your mind also knows that now you have to attain this and you are working on those grounds.
Yes.
Okay. And what does ART stands for?
Relevant.
Okay.
So if I want to do the Vancouver Sun Run for 2015, that goes with my goal of losing weight. I want to lose weight because I want to be healthy. So the exercise part, the Vancouver Sun Run, it's totally relevant to my goal and my life. But if a friend of mine says, I am entering a belly dancing competition in October of 2015, and that's why I've registered for these belly dancing classes. Come join me. Is it relevant to my life?
Right.
Do I feel as excited about it? This is my goal. This is my life. This is not my friend's goal. This is not my parents' goal, right? So it's got to be something that's relevant to me and what I'm striving for.
Right.
Right? So that's why relevant.
Okay. And then finally the T, what does T stand for?
Time bound.
Okay.
Right. So I want to, so in the case of 40 pounds in 10 months, I've set a specific time.
Right.
Rather than saying I want to lose 40 pounds in 4 years, or is it 40 years? What are we talking about?
Right.
And how easy is it to motivate ourselves and stick to a plan if there is no end in sight? If we are not setting a time, how do we stay on track to achieve the goal that we want to achieve?
So Pooja, SMART is a good acronym for remembering, you know, but again, when we set up our goals, whatever it is, and we are taking the example of losing weight. So what happens is that, for example, I've set up a goal, I'm not going to, you know, it's going to be exercise, it's going to be healthy eating, it's going to be going to the gym also, regular exercise, walking or running or whatever it is. But if one day we are not able to do that, and then there is, you know, you feel bad about it, and probably many times you say, leave it now, I'm not on track. So how, you know, one can be on track? So are there some specific questions of, if I may say, what questions which can trigger you to do what you want to do?
So I want to share a little story of my own.
Sure.
I enjoy exercising, right? So I was going to the gym all of last year, and then it got a little tedious for me. I started to get bored. I started to lose motivation. I needed variety. So I decided that I was going to do hot yoga.
Okay.
So I walk into this hot yoga class, and the first class, everybody's in this convoluted body positions that my body just does not align with. Right? So there my motivation depends. I just can't do this. This is not my cup of tea. I'm sweating, I'm hot, I hardly ever sweat. I can't do this. So I had to find a way to stay. First of all, it's not going to happen in one day. I need to realize that. I need to have the patience, right? So I need to be able to sustain the effort. It's so easy things to give up and walk away. So I had to really talk to myself and said, you know what, I've got to stop comparing. This is my body and this is what it's capable of. This is what I can do with it.
So that realistic aspect came into being.
Totally. Yeah. Yes. So it has to be real. I can't do those positions. They've been doing this for 3 years. I'm doing it for 3 days. Right.
And finally, because it's a time for setting up resolutions, when you're given this SMART thing, which should be kept in mind, selling your goals, your resolutions. But again, if you're not aligning with them, do you think that one should change also? Maybe 40 pounds can come down to 30 pounds after, like for example, 1 or 2 months, you are feeling that you're not being able to keep pace with what you are setting up. So can goals also be again brought down, or maybe setting a higher standard?
Definitely. I think it has to be very, very individual. And no one knows me better than myself. So if I'm finding that the 40 pounds is, I'm not able to lose the 4 pounds per month, and that's going to make it really hard for me and I'm going to give up, I'd rather change that and say, can I do 2.5 pounds per month rather than totally give it up. Alternatively, if I'm losing 5 pounds, nothing stops me from pushing myself a little more.
Absolutely.
Right?
Thanks for this perspective. Thank you. सो अज उसी गलबात की थी कि पूजा रूपरल ने दसिया कि क्योंकि नवा साल आने वाला तो ये समय है गोल सैटिंग का रेजोल्यूशनस का उस मुख्त तौर उत्ते बहुत वधिया गल है कि सानू अपने गोल्स नू सैटअप करना चाहिए पर इस वास्ते इन्होंने एक एक्रोनिम दसिया स्मार्ट स्पैसिफिक होवे मैजरेबल होवे अटेनेबल होवे टाइम बाउंड होवे ते नाल फाइनली जो है ये रियलिस्टिक भी होवे ਜਦੋਂ ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਸੈਟਅਪ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਤਾਂ ਸਾਡਾ ਮਾਈਂਡ ਵੀ ਟ੍ਰਿਗਰ ਹੋਏਗਾ ਤੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਹੂ ਵਾਈ ਵਾਟ ਇਹ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਸੰਬੰਧਿਤ ਤੌਰ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਮਾਨਸਿਕਤਾ ਨੂੰ ਜੋੜ ਕੇ ਰੱਖਾਂਗੇ ਤਾਂ ਯਕੀਨਨ ਤੌਰ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਇਹ ਰੈਜ਼ੋਲੂਸ਼ਨਸ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਕੁਝ ਹਫ਼ਤਿਆਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਨਵੇਂ ਸਾਲ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਸਮਾਪਤ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣਗੇ ਬਲਕਿ ਇਹ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਟ੍ਰਿਗਰ ਕਰਦੇ ਰਹਿਣਗੇ ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਮੁਕਾਮ ਤੱਕ ਪਹੁੰਚ ਸਕੋਗੇ।